Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, where these fans have been getting prepared to cheer on a whole pack of Badgers since early in the morning. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Maryland Terrapins taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will get the first crack at it here. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Edwards. He's got his man. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Terrapins are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Looking for room, it's Hemby. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Maryland! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Wisconsin's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I am taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down. Finishes the run with the slide. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Right down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Wisconsin, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't...
He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Maryland! What a grab and go for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Rutgers is going to walk off the field there in Piscataway with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Pauly.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're trying to get to it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Badgers send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. And it's on the ground. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Just a little off. Incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Give to the running back. Nice move to keep moving. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he breaks into the open. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The Terrapins have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Encroachment.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And the Terrapins need to pick it up on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So a drive there of 82 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the Badgers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw.
I think to be a good...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Fires it incomplete. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It'll be a draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a lead.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Complete downfield. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Badgers look to keep this drive humming. Right back to the well. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Going up top on first down. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Badgers.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Alabama and Tennessee in one of the best rivalries in the SEC, and they are lighting up victory cigars as we speak. Let's show you where. Alabama was was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Defense was a little anxious there, got caught offside. The penalty will be declined and give him the touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Handoff from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Acker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Badgers want to move quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. After the third down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Offense set on first down. Quick handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hemby. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Red pass, it's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on first down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Maryland! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, Wisconsin, 17.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Badgers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On the ground with the counter. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Immediately fires to the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the ground with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll go to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it, open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. The missed 56-yarder makes that stop even bigger. Now the offense has outstanding field position. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up second down.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Badgers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Terrapins will punt this one away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They go to the ground. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Let's see what they've got on second down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They're going to throw it again. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They move the tight end all over. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. It's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Edwards. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that's a live ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right? Football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. On second down, he's looking downfield. Finds his tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Badgers are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They give it to him again. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Badgers are flying down the field. Trying to surge it in. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Anthony. Touchdown, Wisconsin! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Williams. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. The sure hands, it's Anthony. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He looks that one in nicely.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
Grab near the marker. It's Pauly. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They keep attacking through the air. Snags it over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Anthony. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Badger! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. He wants to throw it. It's caught. The 2-point try is good, and now it's a 3-point game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That's reeled in. It's Hemby. Ball is free. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few first downs. This one's over.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the gun, the ground game. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Getting some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.